this run. I learned from this run, and then it's like, I mean, all of these are fine. None are amazing, but they're all fine. I want to do this. I don't think I want the shot path. I think I want the... I think I might just take the max HP and run through the fires and the elites. If I decide I'm not going to use Tyranny, Pale Blue Dot is better. And I wasn't thinking I was... I was just basically thinking that the Tyranny is giving me the extra cards in the hand that I need for Queen. Do I trade? I like just let Osti just block for Osti, and then the unleash gets bigger. It's the thing. Tyranny felt so strong while I was climbing, and I think it's like I actually think without new door, Tyranny like with the non-main with the main branch door, Tyranny's still just broken. But I think the beta door is enough that it's like you then becomes awkward in two bosses. We just transformed two for 100 gold, right? Interesting. Yeah, exactly. You kind of need the car gen for it because you have the additional way to... Yeah, floor one flesh into transform into putrefy. Very, very interesting. Why take damage? Yeah. Floor one flesh into this double transform the next floor. I can take this invoke. I can also take this reap. I think I don't need the reap. I do need another debuff, but... It's not that bad. The exhaust your hand is the main thing about it. Take this reap. Necro commons. Scourge or fear. Probably Scourge. Yeah, you just use it as a stoke that costs energy, like pre-nerf stoke. Nerf, I say, when it's now dead branch. But use it as one that just costs energy. It just still deletes your hand. That's just broken. You don't need to do it to make yourself infinite. You just need it just needs to be output. That's all it is. It just needs to be a... It helps. All it needs to do is help. Yeah, exactly. It's not about being infinite, it's just about, like, not having shit clogging your deck second cycle. This is 40. No. Right, where are we going, actually? We're doing this, right? Do I want the event? Not massively. We pretty consistently land this on vulnerable because we have the apple. That's not silly. Bottom decking my Sleight of Flash. Hi, Flash. We might be resting here. Yeah, Eidolon is bad. It just blocked 6 for me. This is only 12. It's annoying. Maybe I should have played the Invoke, then the Eidolon, and taken 5 less, but have the energy for that turn. Why take damage? Toad. Anyone glad they have a Toad? I am a Toad. Skip. Slither. Slither, Reap. Interesting. There are interesting things happening in this deck. Very, very interesting things. The Billy is more than the defend. The Billy weak is more than the defend, even ignoring the block. I took Nutritious Oyster and farmed, is what the hell. I mean, also we got insane, like Sleight of Flesh, Double Transform, Invoke, Reap, Defy, Scourge. Like, we got something on every single floor. I think there is a thing of in jungle you should try and take one expensive card to open up Slither for that event. I think that is actually part of a tech you should be thinking about. Like, if you're pondering a take or not, I think you should. Explosive is just worse than the Toad in this. Holy. Just block anyway. This needs to get played. Trip the Slippery. This is such cool art. And the music is very good, by the way, as well. This is why I rested, by the way. Turns like this. I think I want to Eidolon on wounds, mostly. Shuffle Scourge in or out? With this, I think I shuffle in. This is an interesting turn to Eidolon, but I think not. Yeah, it's awesome. Just have a defect. I mean, everything about this boss is so much better than all the others. I don't think I want an Undeath or a Squeeze. I can take a Shared Fate. Zero cost disarm, just fine. I mean, like, yeah, okay, we land on this. Like, we lose a bit of damage for the Reap, but our damage is already Sleight of Flesh anyway. These are all fine. Normally, I would think I would click this one here, but I think we actually have the core of our deck already. I mean, to be fair, I think the Act 2 bosses are really, like, I think the numbers could do with tuning up a bit at High Ascension. I think the Act 2 bosses are pretty decent space. I think the Act 2 bosses are, like, not far off Champ and Automaton in that if you don't prepare for the right their stuff. I think if you don't prepare for the stuff in here, I don't think any of the Act 2 bosses are collector hard, but I don't think they're like that distant from Champ and Automaton. I think the main thing is that like Vantum is a genuine like hella awesome Act 1 boss that is like Hexus Limbo level, and all the others just feel like a different gimmick of Guardian. Just walk in with HP and you're fine. And you just walk in with HP for a different way. The fish is a little bit annoying. I'm happy with any of these. How much do I just want a chonky Osti? And how much do I want, like, more premium Necro cards? What am I doing pathing-wise? Because if I want to farm, I will take the chonky Osti. This is a pretty good path. Event shop. 2 fires, second shop, and 2 elites in the middle. Whereas this, you're taking events, elite double fire, shop elite. You don't want 1 shop or 2 shops. I kind of want to use this to farm. I kind of want to use this to farm. Which makes me lean towards pathing right and taking and upgrading my Osties. Because if I take the dodge route, I just take, like, look for good card rewards right now, but You are stinky and bad, and I don't like you. I'm just gonna throw this. I need that. What? Thank you, Osty. I love you. Doesn't kill. Now that kill. I can take Wisp Plus. Wisp Minus I don't like. Wisp Plus is a good card. There's a Defy in that. I am of the opinion that Defy is a good card. I don't know if other people share that opinion. I should glug this pretty soon. By which I mean next turn. Someone asked me why I didn't upgrade my Defy, and then I showed them that the upgrade has changed because they'd been watching people on main. They'd been playing and watching people on main. It's like, it is such a nerf, but it's still just, you still click your first two. But I think the card's in a really good place now. It's fine to have really strong commons. It's fine to have strong commons that you just click first two of. Like, you know. Yeah, but like, people just, you should just be clicking. If Slay the Spire 1 didn't have knob, everyone would just click first two backflips. And I think this is an equivalent. People would just click first two backflips if you didn't have knob. And I largely do just click first two backflips in Spire 1. Similar to, like, Shrug is a little chunkier because it's like expensive, because the draw you don't always get to use. But like backflip, Shrug, there's charge battery. There's a bunch of these you just click. I don't think I want a fear here. I don't think I want it. Feels a bit off to me. There's a Horn Cleat. I'm gonna click the Horn Cleat, and then I'm gonna decide if I want this negative pulse, and decide I do. I think I need another. I think I need an AoE way to proc Sleight of Flesh, and this is arguably one of the best ones anyway. I think I just go at this. I think I just do this right now. Ow. I'm not looking at Silent. I am not impressed with about anything about what they've done on Silent, in all honesty. It's been so long since they've done something with the Silent that has, like, impressed me. Like, I feel like I need to play Sleight of Flesh, but I don't want to take damage this turn. I don't want to soul because I don't want to see this soul. No, I don't. I disagree. I am not happy with what Sly does and how it is. I think it needs a rework. I don't think it needs retuning. I think it needs a rework. I mean, I just play Slay the Spire 1 silent. I don't play Slay the Spire 2. I don't think the character's interesting to play. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Probably do this one. Um, the Worms of Evil. Can I carry this curse? History Course is broken. We're going through this, so 100 gold. How much is in this chest? This 100 gold means I hit thresholds here. I think I can carry this. It's just like, is it better to carry this all the way into an Act 3 event, or to just, like, spend this gold here? I don't think we're going to struggle late game, so why take the thing that is, like, the later effect? This is a glug. Draw glug if ever I saw one. Do this as well. 16. 22. I hold the Wisp. I need to use that to play the Sleight Flesh. I think I tank here. Well, I say I tank. What I mean is, Osti is a good evil hand. Such a good Osti. Such a good necromantic hand. This gets played, and this gets played, and I imagine I Wisp to get the Putrefy with the Invoke. There is the thing of if I don't see the Sleight of Flesh next turn, including with the Scourge. So I basically got a... It needs to be in my top 6, really. I mean, top 5 or the 6th with this in my top 5. So we've got... Let's just simplify and say we need it to not be the bottom 3. I don't like those odds. I think I need to retain this rather than, like, play the Putrefy. I played all characters in Spire 1, but I was very much, like, silent and defect over everyone else. Yeah, this is why I kept the Wisp. This was the worst 3 bottom cards to bottom deck, by the way. The worst of them. Because also, Eidolon unplayable that turn, because there's things that need to get played. I imagine we might even be double resting because of this fight being what it is. I would have liked to play Invoke there, but... This does 26, so this just kills one. Yeah, but we're out of here. On 40 HP, and we find a feather. I don't want a second Wisp, particularly unupgraded. Am I resting? No knob, no life, yeah. Also, hello, Opem. This is okay. Kinda want the Scourge upgrade, but I don't have a Friendship or Domain, which makes... I don't really like upgrading this until I've got, like, an energy cheat for the 4th energy. So I might just do Debilly, make it easier to hold these. I think all the Act 2 bosses are a little bit real. Not, like, broken, but I don't think they're, like, that much easier than Champ Automaton. Like, I think they are, but not, like, by a huge degree. Sandworm feels harder than Champ on average. I'm quite interested in remove. I don't think I want to buy a second negative pulse. Maybe I click one, but I don't think there's a massive reason to. Haunt's okay, but I don't have a Grave Warden. I just have a Capture Spirit. I don't think I want to buy any of these cards. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's too late for this. But we also, like... This is an extra proc of this, isn't it? I'm not wrong there. This is an extra proc of this. I've bought it twice, and I won. But I think it's an extra... This gives an extra proc. This is actually 2 per floor. Can anyone verify me on this? Yeah, it's an extra proc. That's enough for me to just go, yeah, I'm going to do it. Shared Fate. Interesting turn. Just throw this with the Debilion. We have played a bunch of our shit before we draw the Sleight of Flesh, but... I say, where's my Sleight of Flesh? Come on. Thank you. I just do, like, Wisp Negative Pulse on Wisp Unleash here, while it's still vuln. Do 44 damage for 1 dazed. Don't play this, I think. We do have a bit more dazing than I want here, but... Osti got me. Is Osti good? How do I feel about this Dredge? I don't have a hang or no escape. Still okay. Would I upgrade it next floor? What do I want this war paint to hit? I wouldn't mind it hitting Scourge, Dredge. The main thing for Dredge is... I think Dredge plus owns. Dredge minus is air. Dredge plus... Dredge is like... You have hang no escape. This is the character with hang no escape. I don't want this Dredge if it's not green. Well, I guess I'm upgrading it, because I said I didn't want it green. I do think it is actually just as simple as it's good green and it's very mediocre without it. I think we're fine. I'm not really scared about this. I just need to decide between these, and I think we don't play the souls in this fight. Oh, it's disarmed. Also, our Osti is like giant, so... Draw first. Damn. Sure. It doesn't matter. Osti blocked for me. Friendship. You know what I was saying about wanting an energy cheat? Dredge or Scourge? It was very clearly Dredge before I saw this. Probably still Dredge. Scourge upgrade definitely matters more when I have Friendship, though. Just play it. We can dredge that while it's at 0, by the way. We've got the Slight in play. This needs to go in play. Play this. Get souls going. Zero cost reap is very silly. Like, finding Slither, like, finding Sleight of Flesh floor 1, transforming into these on floor 2, and then finding, like, this run as the next, and then finding Slither at the end of Act 1. Kind of very, very silly. It feels better. I agree. Unleash is getting played. Do I protect Osti? 8 HP of Osti? I think I do. I think Reaper's strong. I like... Lethality was always good, though. We full block without needing a Osti to do anything. Yeah. Shuffle those in. Probably should have just played Unleash and won the fight there. I'm gonna say that strikes on Necro when you have -4 strength are pretty ass. I don't know if anyone else has this opinion. Uh, well, we have a Banshee's Cry with 2 Defies, we have a Hang with a Dredge Plus, or there's a Neurosurge. Yeah, I actually feel like that is where it is. I don't think I need this Neurosurge too badly with this. With this and this, I don't think I desperately need the Neurosurge. If I had a third Ethereal, I would probably take the Banshee. Dredge minus, if I weren't going at this... Wait, this Snecko. The main problem with the Snecko is the Defies. I'm not taking Star. The Forbidden Grimoire and just getting rid of my shitty basics is actually really good here. How much can I dodge? I can find no... I can have no... I can fight no elites. I can fight no elites and go through 2 shops, or I can fight no elites and go through 1 shop. Both of these seem like decent options. Basically, do I want 1 shop that's late or 2 shops that are early? And I feel with this, I actually want the 1 late. I also think this is, like, better. Ow. Is a Vambrace good? No streamer would ever forget to play Grimoire. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, yeah, no door with this relic, but no door with this relic bar this deck. Like, I think we have just kind of won. Do I want to dredge something here? Yeah, Opum's never forgotten a relic. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I actually fetched defend there. Wait, the hang is affected by all my negative strength. Why did I pick it? I kind of forgot that. I am very smart and good at this game. I might actually need to upgrade the friendship thinking about that. Hang does work with sleight, and I'm aware of that, yeah. Wait, another friendship, and this one's green. We only have -5 strength. Not a problem. Test subject hurt, yeah. I haven't played a block card yet, have I? This is still available. So I don't play the negative pulse. I just play these. Hold this for next time I need to. Oh, do I want to lose my Defy? Do I want to lose my Defy or my Vambrace? Which is worse? Probably losing my Defy, honestly. You mean like Slay the Spire 1? Mm. The biggest mistake was putting only 3 cultists in the whole game and all of them in separate ads. There's the fast scaling and slow scaling cultist in at 1. I don't really want this cleanse, right? This cleanse is okay. Like, not great, but it's acceptable. I do actually care about these 3 upgrades, by the way. I'll take that. Swift Potion is better in most fights, but I also wonder about the Toad. Yeah, just take the Swift Potes. This is an annoying draw. I mean, this blocks 14, so we're not, like, that bad. So we've blocked 21 already against 24. We can just do this. Oh, God. Now we draw part. Okay, that's good. So it's 24, 37. I don't need to play Friendship here. Negative Pulse, Sleight of Flesh. Interesting. I didn't play Grimoire. Who would ever forget their boss reward? I don't want these. Thanks for the follow, Jassim. Just stack things. We got 14 block next turn as well, and it's like Giga Uber weak. Did I just... Yeah, I just didn't click it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's funny. Yeah, apparently I didn't. Funny. It was the lamp thing that would have made my Defy give 2 weak first turn. I think it would have only been first... It's the one that's whichever your first debuff you play is, it does double the effect. So it would be very good if it lands on Putrefy. It's kind of irrelevant if it lands on Doom, and it's pretty mediocre if it lands on Defy. The Defy's not, but the Defy's the better one, probably one of the better ones. But you shuffle that in, play this, cleanse away some garbage. Yeah, that's true. Hang is good. Do I need... I don't need to worry about adding more souls to improve this fight. Yes, exactly. Open gets it. It's not like I'm ever... It's not like my main damage source is about debuffing enemies. Why would I just not take Defy? Just turn Defend into Defy every floor. Finally... This feels like one of the few ways I can lose this run. I should not fight this elite. Click. If I didn't have Feather and Horncleat, I wouldn't have done it. I still think it was stupid. I don't have any draw here, right? Order never matters. Yeah. It works here on removing a card for this one. Oh, wait, actually, I don't know. I think it does. We don't need to Scourge. All we really need to do is get Sleight of Flesh in play and not be stupid. Get Sleight of Flesh and a Friendship in play, and then don't be stupid. But we were already stupid because we actually walked into the fight, so... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it probably doesn't, thinking about it like that. T-set good. Wait, no escape. Do I just remove Hang now? Having upgraded it last floor. Do I think Flesh will be nerfed? I don't think the concept of it will be nerfed. It's fine to have a really strong card. It's fine to have really strong damage powers. The numbers probably might get nerfed. I don't think the effect. I think the core concept. Adding bad Hang and removing Hang is something, right? Adding bad Hang, upgrading it, and removing it. Is it? Just kill that one. They haven't got Slight in play yet. I don't think I need second friendship in play this fight. We are taking damage. Where's my sleight of flesh? Where's my sleight of flesh? Where's my sleight of flesh? Is it literally the bottom card? That's kind of funny. This is a lot of damage coming in. Ow. We actually lost relevant amounts of HP. I don't really think I'd take vulnerable there. I think I'd leave a defend plus in. There's a lot of mid cards I could remove here. This Scourge is not that good. Yeah, it's like... The Eidolon's probably the worst since I've got the Cleanse. Before the Cleanse, it was probably better. I don't think I want this Fear. Well, if I just do this because it's funny. How's Cure All over Brew? That's actually an interesting one. No, Eidolon saved me like 20 HP or something. Yeah, I was looking at this. I don't think the other Sleight of Flesh is relevant. Like, taking the second hang is like already so much. So like, it's this is what I'm looking at. And probably a pot. I wonder if Cure All's actually just better than Gambler's Brew because I often have energy issues in the first couple of turns. The Friendship and Prowess upgrades are both solid. I just don't know if they're better than 20 HP. I did not need to take that elite, by the way. I think I'm mostly scared of Test Subject. I think I want to do no escapes and hangs here, but all our debuffs are going to go here. Our debuff and normal damage is going to go here, but we're going to put our scaling out there. Probably should have just clugged this. I don't actually want Reap. Right, that is dead. 15. We take 3. I don't think I care. Defy this. I don't really care about Scourge. Scourge is just a, like, bad soul now. We've already got enough Doom that No Escape is doing silly things, so... we're taking 10. Maybe we should have blocked. GG, Queen. Sleight of Flesh turn 1 is good. I think I'd rather this turn 3, depending on my draws. I say that and then see this draw where I've not. No, I do this one, Friendship. Don't play the Shared Fate No Escape here. Uh, 6? I'm gonna say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Get that. My Defy! I'm stupid. I can play the Defy first there. Yeah, we've got 1 defend plus that we kept over a different thing, so it was upgraded by Warpaint. This just gets out of my drawn deck. As I said, Scourge isn't actually that good here. Osty is actually taking 12. I don't think I care about this either. This is intangible, so... My deck is thin enough that these burns are annoying. GG. This was the stupidest decision I made. This being 35 was kind of annoying, because I did actually lose an upgrade for this, but this was the stupidest decision I made. I think stupider than not clicking the relic. I've started rating this on the I basically view this as 16 HP in Act 1, and 16 HP in Act 1 is just strong. Like, it's not so much the max HP, it's the immediate 11 HP heal that just lets you, like, run through elites while still upgrading. Like, upgrade, 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 and still did 2 elites. Didn't need to rest for Vantum, but I think respecting Vantum is sensible, particularly when you already have upgrades. This very strong. This just gave, like, that little bit of an edge. Horncleat in the shop. This was when I just started thinking the run was free, getting the Horncleat. We're getting 22 HP. From was it just from the Dragon Fruit? I think it was. This very good. It's a bit weird because the other Dusty Tomes of like Wraithform, Corruption, Bias Cog. Not sure I remember what the Regent one is, but the Dusty Tomes for those that are like the Spire 1 callbacks, they're going with the this is broken in whole ways and you need to like play around it sensibly in bosses.